Good morning. It is 6:28 a.m. on Thursday, December 15th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, I was up late last night because we were playing D&D on so many levels. I continue to really enjoy that whole thing. And my camera is crooked. Better. So last night was one of the first times in the game so far that we ran an encounter entirely of my own construction. Well, I guess that's not quite true. We ran an ambitious thing, a race up a trap infested switchback trail up a mountain. And it went really well. I was very pleased with the whole thing. It definitely was fun to conceive and implement. There for something that was untested. There's a few little quirks here and there. I might do a little differently if I were to run an exact similar thing again. But overall, that whole game continues to be really fun, and and Luna is barking at something for some reason. So that's great. I'm definitely feeling the effects. It's interesting in my ongoing saga of getting enough sleep or not. First of all, let me just also illustrate that there are some people who have much more significant problems with sleeping, getting enough sleep. Like, I don't have insomnia or anything like that, and so I certainly, when I complain about my own issues, don't mean to imply that somehow I have it worst of all, and if only people could just understand the pain that I'm going through. No. But it is also just something where, as I've been making an effort to get more sleep and doing a little better as time goes on with that, and then getting on to vacation will probably help, or it will not help me set a routine schedule for sure, but we'll see. In any case, been doing better at getting enough sleep, and now on a night like last night where I got less sleep, I feel the difference in the morning. Yeah, and yeah. So here I am. It's all good though. So I'm got 2 more days at work this week, and then I am on vacation. Flying Saturday home to Colorado. Gonna stay with family, and I've already got plans for that evening, almost straight from the airport. Then I'm going to be going to see Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And boy, do I like, I'm excited about the movie, but I don't like that format of title. Rogue One, a Star Wars story? I mean, everyone's just going to call it Star Wars Rogue One. Why not just do that? Like, we could just call it Rogue One, but like Rogue One, a Star Wars story is weird. Especially since it seems like they're going to continue using that format. That seems like the whole point of doing it. So, like, they're going to have all these alternating things where it's like episode 8 and then whatever the next a Star Wars story is. And no, I don't like it. Not that that's necessarily going to have anything to do with the quality of the movie, but boy, I just think it's just such an awkward mouthful, completely unnecessarily for some odd reason. I don't understand in what, like, even in a galaxy far away, how is that better to anyone than just Star Wars Rogue One? Um, I've not been doing as great as I intended with keeping my creativity time up. In some ways, if you if you were to count the work that I'm putting in on Dungeons and Dragons, then sure, I would say I have been doing enough. But I think I'm not going to count that, not fully. Partly because it's it's a lot of fun, but there's also it's a little bit like when you're researching for a book. It's easy to spend a lot of time, and it's harder to justify that all of that time is really productive. So it's kind of like if you spend 3 hours browsing through a monster manual and discover a couple of cool monsters to use, but it took 3 hours, it's like, was that really 3 hours of creative productivity? I would say no. So just for my own sake, I'm going to say that time doesn't count. So I'm going to try to get a bunch done tonight. And, so got to get ready for work. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.